For our anaerobic test, we're going to be doing 1 minute all out as fast as we can, getting as far as we can. We're going for distance here in that 1 minute. So you're going to need to make sure that you have an activity tracker with built-in GPS, say something like an Apple Watch with GPS, your cell phone that's tracking through an app, or be able to track the distance if you're indoors on a treadmill or a bike or ergometer. The preference is doing this one running, so we can go all out, or a jog, or a fastest walk we can muster up. Typically, if you can do it consistently outdoors, depending on the weather, that's great. It's a great option to do it that way. We do like that. And if we're going to do it indoors, doing it on a treadmill will be our secondary option, and having the treadmill be on an incline of 1 to mimic being outdoors. Otherwise, you can do this on a bike or another cardiovascular type device that's going to show you the time, or more importantly, the distance, and you can just use a stopwatch or your phone for timing the 1 minute. We're going to be doing 1 minute all out here. Make sure that the shoes are double knotted so that they don't become loose during the run. We don't want that to happen and throw our all out test off. We don't want to throw it off at all there. We've got that, and then when we're doing this, since we're going all out, we're going to do a warm-up to start. So we're doing our regular warm-up, and then when we're doing the test for 1 minute all out, we recommend safely, if you can, have it start at a little bit of a speed. So it's going right now, it's going at 4. I'm going to have my stopwatch or my timer on my watch here. I'm going to get it going. So I've got it for 1 minute, so I don't have to really look at it. It's going to buzz when I'm done. I can see the distance on here, which is in miles. Okay, so it's at 0.02. Make sure we're subtracting that if we're doing it indoors from anything that's already on the device we're using for our final distance. So I'm now going to just ramp it up just a little bit more. If you're going to start at a brisk walk, you can just start it at 0 and just really quickly increase the speed on the treadmill. And so here I'm going to go 1 minute starting at 0.5 miles and going all out. So maybe that's a bit too slow for me. So I can increase the speed. Ideally, we want the treadmill going at the speed that we want to be running at. So I'm here 1 minute, I have 43 seconds left, going as fast as I can. Maybe that's too easy for me. I can increase the speed a little bit more to finish up as fast as I can. Here we go. Stay nice and tall. Pumping the arms if you're running. I got 30 seconds left. Here we go. Ramp it up a little more. I'm at 0.2 miles. Starting to feel the burn. And there's my distance there. I can bring another speed. I'm at 0.23 for that 1 minute. Now I'm going to rest for 5 minutes. So I'm going to start a new timer here. 5 minutes and counting. Bringing down the speed so that I can cool it off. We don't want to be static, so I'm going to do a light jog. Cooling it off here. Maybe walk it off. You're likely going to want to walk it off. So remember, that distance, we're going to subtract the distance that it started with. So I believe I said it started at 0.02 miles. I'm going to subtract that from the final distance that I had. I'm going to make a note of that so we don't forget. If you've got the app open on your phone, you're going to punch that in. And I'm just walking out, cooling out here for 5 minutes. At the 5 minute mark, just before, get my 1 minute timer, stopwatch, countdown. And we're going to go as fast as we can here. Seeing the distance again, I'm at 0.33. I can write that down so I know where I'm starting. Stopwatch is going here. And doing one more full bout. When you're finished, cool it off, cool it down, get some water, record your final distance. If you can, if you have heart rate, in the comments section we ask you to put that in as well so we can see what your max heart rate was. And I think that's a wrap. You're going to be doing this. You're going to be cooling down, giving yourself lots of time to recover before the aerobic test. Or if you feel totally drained from this test, we're going to wait a day, maybe 2 days to finish off that aerobic 12-minute test.